Oh,
Wow.
this is a 50 horsepower Evinrude Stormbolt motor right here.
Yeah, I've heard some stories about those things. Apparently the soldiers didn't like them much.
Well, I don't know as I blame them because anyway, you got 5 gallons of gas. You're trying to make it run, and there's the enemy, the Japanese or the Germans on the other bank putting bullets to you. That's a pretty scary thought. I don't think
I
I'd
wouldn't
like it
want to
either.
try and start one of those things that aren't in normal circumstances.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I got this one.
This is the largest pre-war Evinrude, 50
Yeah.
horsepower.
50 horsepower. Then this is my 26 horsepower
Who's it, Johnson?
Johnson. Yeah.
Does that thing run pretty good?
Oh, that's a fun one to run. That one, it runs and sputters and whatever, and then when it finally comes to life, hang on with both hands.
Sounds like you
Get
have
the
to have a...
exterior rotary valve. This is 26 horsepower. This is the same motor, twin cylinder. They said 13 horsepower. It's the same. It's the same motor. Only this is-
One of them is the S45
yeah,
and
this
one's
is
a
the
V45.
S45 and this is a V45.
V45,
Yeah.
right.
You get compression release on them to start. You have to use
Geez, bud, do you need a PhD to run these things?
pretty close to it. You need at least a screwdriver
Oh, really? Okay.
and a hammer.
All right.
Screwdriver, hammer, and a pair of pliers. And then there's a QD10 Johnson. Pretty cool. There's a 15 down there. There's a big Evinrude back there, big 4-cylinder, 16 horsepower. I don't
Hiding
know.
in back, ready to
Hiding.
eat
That's
somebody.
a good place
Right,
for it for
right.
now. Yeah.
Aren't you a little worried about that Firestone getting too close to it so it won't start either?
I am a little worried about
see.
that. That's okay. And then this is an Evinrude here, about a 14 or 15 Evinrude rowboat motor.
That's when they had magnetos. That's a pretty good motor.
Yeah, yeah.
You're going to bring that next
And
year
if
in
you-
the
and if you
Songo
can-
River
And if you
deal?
can look at the thing, you've got a thing on this side.
Special pull cord?
Yep, you wrapped it. It's an aftermarket piece. You wrap the rope around, pull it, and start it. Right.
I got
If
you.
you want to go in reverse, you put it over on this side, wrap the rope the other way, and pull it, and it'll start backwards. It doesn't care. You just have to make sure you know where the spark is. It doesn't care which way it runs. That's pretty cool. And then we have the Scott Atwater first shift motor, 1948. Full gear shift, forward, neutral, reverse. Scott Atwater's the one designed it. Johnson Evinrude stole it.
What is that, a 120?
That's
Or
a 120.
120.
Yes. Yeah, about a 7.5 horsepower.
7.5 horse, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the 2 little water witches in the shop, and then there's the 3, and this one, and this one, and down in the solids the other one. I got every model for 39.
Do the lights all work on those?
I
Plug-in
haven't got
lights?
any lights. I would love to have one. Yeah. And then we have some CBs. We've got Oliver Tractor Company.
Wow.
Yeah, Oliver Tractor Company.
Pretty green.
Yeah.
That started out as a Chris Craft, didn't it?
Yes, it
originally?
did.
Yeah.
Chris Craft got in trouble with mercury on some kind of a lower unit or something. But
Powerhead.
yeah.
Right there. What's that thing?
This
Yeah.
Eclipse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
By who?
Eclipse, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the whole
Bendix.
history. Huh?
Bendix Brake Company.
Bendix. Okay.
And
All right,
Bendix
Eclipse,
Scintilla
yeah.
Magneto.
Yeah. I'm pretty proud of this motor right here. This little guy right here, 1939 Sea King.
Yeah?
I bought that motor when I was 12 years old. And
I want
had
to see
get
that
it-
run this summer.
I would, if I can take it apart and find some rings and stuff to boost the compression back up, I would probably have this running.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
see, there's almost zero compression.
There's a little
and,
bit there.
And this is wintertime. Yeah.
It is a Chris
And this
Craft.
is a- this
So
is a-
this Chris Craft here and that Oliver.
They're
have the
kind of
same
like
sort
cousins.
Cousins, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the later cousin. This is the earlier cousin.
I got you. Well, how many horsepower is that one?
That's a 5.
5.
I
Okay.
have another one that I just acquired. Yeah. This Johnson here, this runs really well. I was 2 years making this run. I found it on the dump in Richmond.
That's cool.
Yeah. And this is just the way I got it. Well, it was stuck unmercifully tied, but I worked at it for 2 years to find it.
Finally got it freed up.
Yeah, finally.
Oh,
And it
surprised.
runs right well.
I'm surprised that they even let you pick through the dump. Nowadays.
And then
What's
this is
that?
another one, another 5-horse Royal.
And what's this one?
12.
12 horse Royal.
Oh, and they perform really, really well. Yeah. And then there's the West Bend.
Those are rare.
Pretty cool.
Same as the Elgin, but made
Yeah.
by West Bend made the Elgin, and those things are West Bend's own brand.
Yep.
They're unusual.
Yep. And I don't remember running this motor, but there's no reason it won't because it's all intact and it turns over and it's got compression and everything. Here's a 37 Lawson
Yeah.
4-cylinder. One cylinder, 4-cycle.
1 cycle, 4-cylinder.
No. 1 cylinder, 4-cycle. I had to stop thinking. This is the first year they made the 25 horse Johnsons, a 51. And that's another one of those Johnsons, like the green one down there. This is earlier, just a little.
Is that a K50? No,
I
K75.
don't think it's a K-model. Yeah, it's a KA37.
Yeah.
And then there's a 57 Johnson.
Yeah. 18.
No, 10.
10. Okay.
And then this is a 54 10-horse Johnson. This has electric start. It's an aftermarket electric start. It's the coolest thing that you see. It's got a.
I think I saw you'd had it at a meet.
I've had it at meets before.
You seen it,
I
Palmer?
absolutely have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice little motor.
That's like really, really cool. I worked hard to get this motor.
Did you buy it for someone you made or what?
Huh?
Did you
It's
buy
an
that?
aftermarket thing, according to
Oh, you
what I
did?
can understand.
Wow.
I have a friend of mine that's running the camera that has seen these type of